Эй, и снова у нас фолочь. Так, в прошлой серии мы, получается, что там закончили? Мы в больничке, да, тут ходим с мясниками, знакомимся с супермутантами. Вот, тут мы закончили парочку убийств. Так, лутать-то тут есть чего интересное? По-моему, ничего такого-то... Ой, Кейтон, ты чё? Наверное, это все, да, тут интересное. К сожалению. Ну ладно. А, ну вот, ядерные батареи немножко есть. На это пушки надо тоже фонарик поменять. Уж больно мне не нравится такой стиль фонаря. Нет, он прикольный, но лучше, конечно, когда от костюма светит именно. Так, нам ведь еще надо клей лутать искать. Микроскоп можно взять. Нужен 39 уровень, мы вкачаем там гранат. Ну, именно на пушке. Вот, там сейчас можем немного модифицировать свои стволы. Все, да, получается тут? Слушай, а тут был верстак или нет? Я вот не помню, если честно. Оружейный. Кстати, лифт. Куда он нас приведет? Портативный обед. Нормально. О, нет. Ты пакетики крови. Смотри, если так походить, поискать, то ведь еще можно найти что-то. Что-то полезное, интересное. Ладно, давай глянем. Лифт, что? А, ясно, он не ездит, он просто закрывается. Ладно, тут, похоже, нету оружейной этой комнаты. Ладно, выходим тогда на улицу. Блин, кстати, так как я сейчас крутил, лучше не крутить. А то, если помню, что у нас там вылет произошел один раз из-за такого кручения. Ты разведчики они? Давно мы их не видали. Это эти ребята с пушками из Хейла. Смотри, еще одна пушка, мне ее чинить не надо. Ой, чинить, говорю, собирать не надо будет. А это с прицелом, но у него урон ниже значительно. Ну, я, конечно, могу взять ее так чисто на этот... на разбор. О! Он с карабином ходил с этим, нифига. Вот это да, вот молодец, да? Ну и пистолет. Но пистолет мне не нужен. Это тоже чувак с пистолетом. Причем у этого чуть помощнее пистик сам по себе. Ладно, давай его возьмем. А у тебя что было? Поэтому, судя по всему, винтовка была. Так, давай подождем, наверное, утро, что ли. Водоканал какой-то. Качельки. Ладно, давай тогда вот сюда вот свернем. Что-то мы так идем, по-моему, там ничего такого интересного-то и нету. А тут что, поселение какое-то? Альянс. Ух ты.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Is that what this place is called?
Yeah, we're a real up-and-comer. A pit stop on the road for traders and such. We're not that big, but we got the bargains. Got a doc that can patch you up. We even got some lemonade. Ah, that's what Deezer calls it anyway. There's a small catch, though. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, alright?
Do I really have to take the test?
Hey, rules are rules. You ready?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
Интересно. Что за тестик? Куда сесть? На стол? Или сюда?
So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Очень знакомые. Папиросы, это же из Fallout третьего. Наука.
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
Amputate the foot before the infection spreads?
Amputation. Next question. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I don't play baseball. I play soccer.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
I'd give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue #1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
А что с бритвой-то я сделала? Непонятно. Давай строй
I
туалет.
put a firecracker in his toilet. That never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
This place kinda reminds me of home. It's just missing the abusive parents and the years of psychological torment.
Альянс. Covenant.
Welcome to Covenant.
Здравствуйте,
Meaning no
здравствуйте.
offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
Ted.
Anybody else in town would be happy to talk to you, but
It's good to see a new face around here.
Hi.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town.
Excuse me.
Oh, I heard about you. You're the stranger. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
Hey.
You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
Why is everyone here so friendly?
I don't know. Ask Mr. Orden. I'm much better with terminals than people. Feel free to use my tools. And if you need anything, just let me know.
You got a sec?
Чё? А ты?
Hey.
This better be worth it. You have time to talk now. Still have something important to say.
Go on.
I'm not sure how to put this. We've been on the road together for a while. And we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
I appreciate your trust.
Well, you're the first to earn it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity. I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
My God. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But there's more to the story. It would be easy to blame me charm and personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of me goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they used me for their amusement. It sickens me to me stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
I don't know how you survived.
That makes 2 of us. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy my own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of me life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied me gun into them.
You did what you had to do.
Did I? When I close me eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You'd think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are. The entire flawed package known as Kate. Stripped bare for your perusal.
I'm proud of you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this. But I never expected you to say you were proud of me. I think I needed to hear that from you. Thank you.
I'm always here for you, Kate. There's nothing you can say that would ever change that.
Oh, well, that's not what I expected you to say. Sorry. I didn't realize you cared that much about me. And here I thought I was being stupid, bothering you with me problems. It feels good to know if I need you, you'll be there for me. And I'll always be there for you, too.
А куда она пошла?
Hey,
Sure. Just keep your shirt on.
over here.
No problem. Very funny. And how exactly am I supposed to get there, genius?
I need to ask you something.
You need to talk.
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
You're the kind of person I can depend on. There aren't many people lucky enough to know someone like that.
Your thoughts?
Remind me to show you how to get properly bladdered one day.
Your thoughts?
Next person that asks me to shag is getting a well-placed kick, if you get my meaning.
That was all.
No problem.
О, там Кистюткин ходит.
It's good to see a new face around here.
О, Джейкоб.
Hey there.
Привет.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house. And you should visit Penny's store.
I appreciate the hospitality.
For people like you, anytime. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Who's Dan?
He's a gun for hire. Not the most savory line of work, if you ask me. You have a good stay now.
The caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton.
Hey
I
there.
already told
You
you.
from around
I
here?
don't recollect.
God, I
We
hope
get a
not.
lot of traffic.
I've had enough of these hicks.
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? What are you talking about?
I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
If I help you, I want something up front.
If I have your word, you'll help. I'll chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
Who are we looking for?
The big one is Stockton's daughter, Amelia. I didn't find any bodies of the feminine persuasion, so, there's hope. If we find her, Stockton's offering a heap of caps.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything. This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
Hey,
Job
Dan.
here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to
This
help.
whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
People here are real sensitive about synths. What is a synth?
You must be new around here. Synths are synthetic people made by the Institute. Real advanced machines. Might as well be human because no one can tell the difference between them and us. Everyone in the Commonwealth is afraid of synths and the Institute. But come to mention it, I've been here a long while and nobody's even breathed a word about them. That is odd.
Может быть, они тут все синты.
Do you have any other leads?
No. If Covenant doesn't pan out, then I don't know where to start. I'll cross that road if I have to.
So, what's the Institute?
Ask 3 different people, you get 3 different answers to that. Wildly different. Most people believe the Institute's behind every manner of ill in the Commonwealth. Sister disappears, or you lose your Brahmin. The Institute. Settlement murdered in the middle of the night. The Institute. But I've never met a single person that has proof about any of that. But there's no denying synths are real enough. So the Institute's infiltrating us, and I doubt they're doing that for our own good.
Do you have any proof Covenant is involved with the caravan?
I got one thing. They deny up and down that Stockton's men ever came here. But they most certainly did. There's no reason to bald-faced lie to me if they're not hiding something. I'll keep poking around.
Do you have any proof Covenant is...
No, I still have no proof.
We'll talk later.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Ну, мне тоже, если честно, кажется, что у них слишком подозрительно.
Enjoy your stay. Have anything for the pain?
Добро, что у тебя с лицом, женщина? А, какие-то отражения непонятные.
As soon as you don't need the meds, you gotta lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury?
It's healing up.
Enjoy your stay.
Hey there.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Так, что делаешь?
What do you do around here?
A bit of everything. I try to leave some things for the menfolk to do, you know, so they feel in charge. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
I'll take a look.
Best deals around.
Ух ты, у него патроны есть. Но не дешево. Мне, по-моему, патроны проще покупать за те денежки. Мне свинец нужен. Блин, жалко, свинца нет у нее. Блин, и тут-то нету. Слушай, может, у тебя клей есть? Шансы словить при удачной атаке. Ну, неплохо, но урон низковат, конечно. Эх, ну тогда я ничего покупать не буду. Вот был бы свинец.
Hey, Penny.
You here to shop?
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
People here are really friendly. Why's that?
Everyone that passes the test is welcome to visit. But we are particular on who can live here. And having a positive attitude is important to us.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Что за комплекс?
You need any doctoring? Just let me know.
Проболталась.
Hey, Doc.
If you're hurting, just tell the doctor.
Any news out there, Doctor?
If you want rumors, then Penny's the girl for you. I like to stick to fixing people. It's what I'm good at.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Let's see what I can spare.
Ого, такой дорогой антисептик 950. Жесть. Ну, мне ничего такого не надо. Ладно. Пойдем еще изучать. Привет.
Hey, Deezer.
Would you like some free lemonade?
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Deezer's lemonade!
What's in the lemonade?
Deezer's lemonade is made of goodness. 4 special ingredients from sunny, non-irradiated environments, all in 1 cold glass. Try it and enjoy, or take advantage of the money-back guarantee.
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Is that a robot? Selling drinks? Oi, tin can. What do you have on tap?
Альянс годов предоставит вам всем необходимое, вне зависимости от того, нуждаетесь вы в кратковременном отдыхе или планируете остановиться у нас надолго. Удачное расположение в центре Содружества обеспечит легкий доступ к лучшим и самым безопасным торговым путям в регионе. В наших общежитиях вас ждут просторные благоустроенные комнаты, а наш дружелюбный мистер-помощник даже предоставит вам бесплатный лимонад. Для больших караванов предусмотрены дополнительные спальные мешки, которые выдаются по запросу. Просто обратитесь к мистеру... Как вам это Фиджеру? Ой, Джеральдо. Ой, блин. Надеемся, у нас вам понравится так же, как вам нравится вас принимать. Мы молодое сотрудничество, созданное единомышленниками, которые стремятся восстановить качество жизни, утраченное много лет назад. Наши секретные ингредиенты – общие взгляды, тяжелый труд и старое доброе гостеприимство. С момента основания мы приглашаем к нам все больше и больше торговцев. Наш магазин предлагает широчайший ассортимент товаров по самым низким ценам. Если найдете тот же товар дешевле, сообщите нам, и мы вернем вам разницу. Тест сейф. Окей.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this pronto. Another newcomer. Welcome,
Mr. Fitzgerald.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine.
This cell means business. That's some serious security. Maybe there's another way around it. Nice.
Личные дела персонала. Относится к нашей миссии столь же серьезно, как и Рэя. Жаль, что он только свою жену не в силах контролировать. Основания для беспокойства. Говорила о синтах как о нежелательных элементах. Постоянно негативно называются о других членах персонала и других местах сотрудничества. Строгий выговор за предупреждение одного торговца по поводу институции и его методов. Очень эффективно выполняет свою задачу, но если бы нет, то пришлось бы просить у нее в переводе в комплекс. Однако она замужем за Фридшильдом. Что за комплекс? Хантли. Основания для беспокойства. 3 отдельных случая хранения контрабанды, общее проявление антисоциальных наклонностей вызывает дискомфорт у посетителей. Хантли в альянсе новенький, учитывая его прошлое, крайне нежелательно, чтобы он нервничал. Будем надеяться, что со временем он сможет почувствовать себя в безопасности в нашей общине. Однако, если он будет дальше вызывать дискомфорт у посетителей, его придется перевести. Посетитель отмечает нервозность и дерганность, но очень сострадательный человек, вероятно, может вызвать проблемы. У меня нет серьезных причин для беспокойства по поводу доктора. По ее виду даже не скажу, что ей пришлось пройти через что. Единственный неприятный момент, она держится особняком и до сих пор не влилась в общину. Но предполагаю, что ей в принципе не устраивает перевод сюда, и она предпочла работать над основной задачей. Ага, она врач, да? Это женщина у нас Солнцем. Солнцем держится особняком, она работает непосредственно на комплексе, занимается проведением теста. Я понятия не имею, кем бы он раньше и чем ему помочь. Он полностью отделился от общины. Быть может, это особенность его характера, или просто выполнять приказ, сказать очень сложно. Мистер Хантли 5 раз отменял походы в комплекс из-за рыбака, который обосновался у пруда Мистик Майнс. Мистер Хантли сообщил... Мистер Хантли сообщил, что его новое любимое рыбное место находится непосредственно над входом в комплекс. Отряд по поиску из Локдон чуть было не заметили посторонние. Рекомендую.
I hate this place.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Hey, Dan.
I'll meet you at the compound.
Ты знаешь, где комплекс? А, ну он где-то тут недалеко. Ну, все, я пошел.
It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
What rash decisions are you talking about?
Maybe your next destination doesn't appreciate trespassers.
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan in a certain compound? So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
Surely there's room for compromise. I get Stockton survivors, and we stay friends. I'd have to know more, though.
Either that, or we could end you right here.
That's a tall order. A deal like that, well, that's above my pay grade. Tell you what, I'll let the compound know you're coming. Then you can make your case to them. Good luck.
Вот там, да, вот комплекс, я так понимаю.
Hey.
Point out what you need and I'll get right on it.
Почему Кейт не хочет? Ей не нравится то, что я пошел на компромисс. Вообще, я пошел на компромисс ради экспы. Так-то мне, конечно, действительно очень интересно узнать, что там происходит. Ты чё? А, это этот.
Mucking around the shore at all hours, scaring my fish.
Hi.
Go find your own fishing spot. Clear out.
Rather be off murdering our friends.
А вот и вход в комплекс. Ну давай изучим. Мне даже самому интересно, что там такое. Даже очень.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Just because Jacob vouched for you doesn't mean you can enter the
Привет.
compound. Why should I let you in?
What exactly is this place?
I'm asking the questions here. So why should I let you in?
А что бы ответить?
I'm coming in one way or the other. At least with the easy way, you still get to breathe.
All right. Have it your way. I'll take her to Dr. Chambers. She can decide what to do with you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned. Blythe! Hey, Blythe!
Torture? They are sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes, what is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh yes, the interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on Question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
You shouldn't be in here.
Extend the platform. Ordered, Center.
Stranger.
You're the first outsider that's been in here. Welcome to the compound.
Stranger.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
Stockton's daughter is a synth.
Why else do you think we attacked her caravan? She has well over a 70% chance of being a synth. I'd have to perform an autopsy, to be sure. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
What happened to you?
In Diamond City, a lifetime ago, my parents and 8 others were massacred by someone. At first, we thought the maniac was human. But that was the day we learned of the Institute's latest creations, the synths. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
A war? Really? Is it that bad?
Hundreds of kidnappings over the years. Ask the survivors if it's really that bad. And there are so many other tragedies that may be their responsibility as well.
Who really knows what the Institute is responsible for?
And how do they manage to keep us in the dark? A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
And the SAFE test works?
Oh, yes. Autopsies confirm the test is getting more accurate. There's something in the questions which provokes a response from synth, but the exact trigger is elusive. The margin of error is admittedly high, 4 or 5 false positives per synth, but one day we hope to get it to 1 or 2 false positives.
If you can get that test to work, that could be a game changer.
And then everything we've done will be justified. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Are you threatening me, Dan?
I have myself a code. That's not always good on my wallet, but it helps me sleep at night. I took this contract, and I will honor it. Even if I have to kill you to do it.
Wait. Covenant's a refuge?
Over the years, we've recruited like-minded individuals. All of our lives shattered by the Institute. Covenant is primarily about administering and refining the safe test. But some consider the humanitarian side equally as important. If you destroy what's left here, their lives will be upended again.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
Continue your work then.
Double the caps. Not a bad day's work.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Come out where I can see ya.
What distasteful business. First, the loose end.
Gotta be something of value on him.
Don't try anything.
What? What are you doing?
I'm certain the autopsy will confirm my hypothesis.
No!
There.
I wonder if there's a button that can...
As promised, you'll find Covenant has a lot more to offer since we've come to this understanding.
А у нее была деталь синта. Получается, она действительно синт?
We were under the mistaken impression you wanted to rescue the Stockton girl.
Dr. Chambers.
The synth menace must be dealt with.
Окей, ты чё? А ведь она действительно синтом оказалась. Или только частично синтом. Хотя как можно быть частично? Так, получается, что там у нас? Ее казнили, но она оказалась синтом. Все-таки. Тогда что, это место оставляем, потому что синты, судя по всему, это главные противники у нас в этой игре, я так понимаю. Вот.
Dr. Chambers.
We were under the mistaken impression you wanted to rescue the Stockton girl.
Ой, что у меня там на верстаке-то? Могу уже модифицировать как-нибудь? Так, я бы хотел бы, знаешь, что поставить? Вот, либо взрывозащиту, но при увеличении длительности действия химии на 50% это, по-моему, самое офигенное. Но вот надо бустить оружейника, и это надо будет науку прокачивать. Но вот эта вещь самая прикольная. То есть там химия будет просто действовать. Сколько. Классная штука. Так, давай стимулятором.
Hey there.
You have free run of the compound.
Ура! Теперь они ко мне относятся дружески. Слушай, а у вас тут, наверное, пупс где-то есть. Место-то такое необычное. Что там что-то было, да? Ну ладно. Что у вас тут есть? Сохраненные сообщения. Да блин. По захвату готово. Мэнни. До тех пор, пока вся ситуация с честным Дэном не разрешится, все остальные дела остановить. Операция Стоктон привлекла слишком много внимания. Мистер в ярости, что объект 14 захватили настолько близко к Альянсу. Проследите, что подобного не повторялось. Я без степени по социал-экономике понимаю, что торговая политика Альянса не жизнеспособна. Как только мы не сможем позволить себе скидки, миссис повысить цены для достижения самоокупаемости, денежный оборот замедлится, но Альянс уже посещают не только торговцы. Неужели вы считаете, что подобные вопросы не поднимались раньше? Но ради бога предлагайте достойную альтернативу. Только учтите следующий факт. Вам нужен большой образец данных. Чем больше, тем лучше. Первое испытание будет более эффективно. Если институт хотя бы заподозрит о нашем существовании, наша миссия закончится до того, как сможет по-настоящему начаться. То есть, получается, существует альянс, идеальная деревня, куда по факту должны привлекаться люди, торговцы и прочие человечки, да? И, получается, на входе они просто проходят тест, вот, который триггерит синтов, и за счет этого они потом этих синтов захватывают, если триггер срабатывает, да? Ну так-то, да, интересная вещь, логично вполне. Так, мы-то вот отсюда пришли. Ой, пустите. Привет, вы меня впустите? Вот они меня не хотят пускать.
Excuse me.
Вот, ядерный блок я возьму себе. Ну, они, конечно, место такое нашли. Чисто по факту. Сидят тут в этом. В теплосети.
Welcome to the compound.
Теплосеть. А тут что такое? Путите. Ну что, все? Пойдем тогда вернемся в эту, в деревеньку к Альянсу. Знаем, что они нам скажут. Мы вернемся теперь как друг.
This water's disgusting.
Ну. Какая осталась в мире, в том и купаемся. Ну что, пойдем пообщаемся с новыми друзьяшками. О, караван.
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
Our newest friend. You're always welcome here.
О, теперь мне сюда можно входить. Без каких-либо вопросов.
Got it.
В смысле поймали на взломе? Оно ведь не отмечалось как... О боже мой.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
You had me so worried before.
Где ваш босс? Где ваш босс?
The terminal in the guest bunk is there for visitors.
Привет.
Jacob.
Dr. Chambers filled me in on your arrangement. I can't tell you how relieved we are. Everyone in Covenant has suffered dearly at the Institute's plan. We all believe in the mission, but outsiders may not clearly see the sacrifices that are necessary to protect the Commonwealth.
How'd your people suffer?
All of us have lost people to the Institute. Poor Ted Huntley lost his entire family when a courser retrieved a synth. Covenant's main goal is to improve our synth detection test, but it's equally important to help heal the casualties of this phantom war. I hope you understand.
Do you really think the sacrifices will be worth it?
The synth menace has touched nearly every family in the whole Commonwealth. I don't know if the safe test will ever be perfect, but if there's a chance to tell who the real people are, the wholesome people, well, we have to take it.
I'd like to help further if I can.
Actually, I was wanting to help you. We'd be honored to fly the Minuteman flag and contribute further to the safety and welfare of the Commonwealth.
Иху, теперь тут мастерской можно пользоваться. Так вот, с этого-то момента... С этого-то момента это будет читаться долгом, или если я начну сейчас взламывать, тут опять посчитают, что я краду. Ладно. Все, получается, они наши друзьяшки. Вот смотри, почему-то мутафрукт это украсть, а этот собрать. Что? Как это понимать? Что, может, поговорим?
Hey there.
You need to talk.
Your thoughts?
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
Your thoughts?
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of caps.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
Things are going great, and they keep getting better. I hope it lasts.
Didn't have anything else.
Fine by me.
Our newest friend. You're always welcome here.
О, клей. Так, где у вас там сам торговец? Или он зашел поторговаться? Ну ладно, что тогда, давай на этом заканчиваем серию. 59 минут. И продолжим уже в следующей. Все, бай-бай, до встречи.